Recording now. Your name is Mila?
Yes.
Where you from?
Canada.
The six?
Working.
Huh?
The six? I was gonna oh,
I'm on the West Coast.
Quebec.
Vancouver. Vancouver.
Okay. Really?
I guess I'm a content creator.
Shit. So you shoot me. You do all the contents.
Yeah, I think porn is the moneymaker. Correct.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about making?
What's that?
What's your favorite part about making porn?
Um, favorite part about making porn. I feel like it's everything that goes into it, scouting for the location, looking for the other talent, the camera person, wardrobe, coordinating everything's the most fun part, I feel like.
Would you recommend porn to anybody to do? Or live?
Honestly, no.
Why is that?
Maybe it would depend on why you want to do it. I want them to really think about why they're doing this first.
Have you asked many people why they do porn?
I feel like a handful, and a lot of them, I feel like it also depends if you're like a content creator, if you're doing mainstream porn. Well, half of them, I guess it's more men, but like, oh, they're doing it so they could fuck girls, or they're doing it for the money. Usually the people that I meet that are doing it for the money, those are the right people to work with. Who are doing it for the girls, don't work with people like that. Don't have the best intentions, and they don't care about you.
Mm-hmm.
People that are here to work, you're here to work, not to just like have fun and fucking around.
Right.
So I pull up to, I mostly shoot with people in the mainstream, and they work so differently. I don't really know many content creators. Let's say for mainstream, I show up, it's like at this time, even if I'm like 2 minutes late, I'm apologizing, and then they're like, hey, we'll have the camera person. We sit down, we talk about what our do's and don'ts. We already sent our tests before we even meet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a camera person, all the position, we're doing hit this one, this one, this, and this one, and we'll pop here. It should be taking longer than like an hour, 2 hours tops. Sound the release form is very
Professional.
like, yeah, we'll get down to business. Pull up the content creators. Have this one time I met these guys at a different convention. They pulled up to LA, and I showed up. It's 2 guys and 1 girl. I just met the girl and sat down talking to her. And the one guy's on the game the whole time. I'm like, guys, I'm kind of, are we going to work or not?
Speed bump.
And so I texted my ride. I was like, pick me up, so we ain't working. So I told them, I was like, guys, you have 10 minutes left of me when I'm leaving. They're like, what, you're leaving? We ain't working, so what am I here for? I was like,
So y'all never shot?
No, we did shoot eventually on a different day.
Oh.
But
that was
at the last minute, they were like, oh, let's shoot some promo reels. Da, da, da.
Oh, that was the you and the 2 guys? That was that one?
No.
Because I don't say names. But I don't say names.
So that night, I was like, well, I'm leaving. The guy that was finally on the game, he got up. Oh, no, you're leaving. He didn't even look up from the game. The whole 2 hours, I was like sitting there waiting.
Right.
But then the next day, we did shoot a boy girl.
And that's the only boy girl that you shot?
No.
Since you've been doing content? Oh, okay.
No, there's been several boy girls.
I'm trying to narrow it down to see who you're talking about. That's why.
Don't.
But I don't.
I mean, actually, those are probably the similar people.
I'll probably say it off camera, but
one of them was like in both of the boy girls.
Okay, that's an easy find. So have you done any mainstream scenes yet?
I can't.
Why not?
I'm an American citizen.
But you have your passport.
I should have not enough. Apparently.
Yes, it is. Who told you that?
Right. Team Ski said it's not enough.
They're like the bottom of those. But anyway.
They're like, you don't have a social insurance number or like social security, what it's called here.
I guess,
I think
man.
the only one that was willing to shoot was porn dudes.
Mm-hmm.
For like Black Vixen, all that, it's tricky. I feel like you gotta know someone that knows someone.
Right.
I don't really know.
So have you tried to get signed yet to like an agency, or they saying the same thing?
Well, there's this one particular agency that signs a lot of girls from my country, but I'm, I went to their model house, met with him, and I didn't really like him.
HUS?
Hmm?
HUS?
No.
Oh, OC?
No. No, I don't know if I should say.
No, I'm just spitballing.
Uh,
That's
I feel like it's a red flag. I'm down there, pull up the contract, they said sign it. I'm like, right
oh yeah,
now?
yeah. That's a red flag.
I was like, no, my lawyer got to look at this. And he was like, nah. I'm like, what you mean, nah?
Yeah,
Like,
because then
what?
yeah,
I was like, look, email this shit to me. So
yeah.
I emailed that to my lawyer, and she laughed. She was like, he didn't want anyone to see this because it's lame as hell. I was like, yeah, that's it. So I didn't sign
Like a
it.
360 deal.
Yeah, it was just, yeah. And I ran into him again. I think he forgot that we had met because I did have another performer trying to put in a good word for me. I was like, no, not that guy, not that guy. And he did it anyways. And I was like, oh.
Because I was under the assumption that you would have been shot at mainstream because you're in LA, so it would just make sense.
I feel like that's what everyone thinks. Like, done me.
What's something that you suggest porn?
What's that?
Something that you suggest to new porn people?
For what?
Like they're filming and they're just new to the scene. What do you suggest?
For males or females?
What's the main advice? What is the main advice?
I feel like it'll differ if you're a guy or a girl.
Both of them. Girl. How about girl?
Girls, if you're new to porn, really think about why you're doing this first.
What's a good reason why to do porn, as a matter of fact?
You're gonna regret this. Like, is there really no other way that you're trying to make money? Like, why do you want to do this? Ask yourself that. If it's really worth it, okay, do it. But as far as like, you're like, actively shooting, open up for the camera. Like, when you're on the super specific missionary, you're never on your back. You're always on your elbows. When you're like shooting from the back, one leg is always higher than the other. Like, I feel like this is so specific. But like, positioning goes for the camera. You're not fucking for the person that you're fucking. You're fucking for the camera. Always opening up for the camera. For guys, you start out young. Try not to shoot up your dick. Like, just hold that off as long as you can and understand some.
Are you taking a shot at somebody?
Huh?
Are you taking a shot at somebody?
No, this is so common.
Oh, okay.
I know a lot of directors won't book you unless you shoot up, but I don't want to see y'all like not being able to get it up at the ripe age of like 25. Like,
right.
I just seen it happen a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's harder if your like dick is huge and you need so much blood to go there. You shoot up. Just be careful. Take care of yourself. Drink lots of liquids. I've seen a lot of y'all not drink enough liquids, and you come like dust.
What's the age?
The younger, the better. But technically, career-wise, yeah, the younger, the better. So you have more. The span of your career is naturally longer, but you're not mentally that mature yet. You might make the wrong decision, or you might regret it. So I really can't say for everybody.
You hot, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a little warmer.
You know that's gonna pick up all of that noise, bro. No, like when you're asking the question, the window's open, so it's gonna pick up the.
What's a porn horror story?
Like something that happened to me personally is something that I heard.
Personally.
I don't really have that much bad shit happen.
That's a blessing.
I really avoided it because I don't work with everybody that hit me up. I'm like, if you're no good use to me, why would I work with you? Like, you and your 6 followers. Oh, wow. But yeah, recently there was something that happened. Nothing really for real happened, but there was this content creator guy who hit me up. And he was like, hey, fire content, would you be down to work? And I specifically say, yeah, I will make some like skits or safe for work reels with you, because I took a look at his Twitter and she was garbage. So I was
What's garbage to you? Like, how many followers?
terrible lighting. First of all, everyone you're fucking is ugly. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I was like, I'm not trying to be a part of you're clearly fucking whoever is like willing to say yes. Where's the standard? Like, I don't see any like as far as the branding goes or like the artistic whatever thing goes in there, there's no thought behind it. You just put a camera there and you're just fucking, that's it. I don't want to do that. But that's not me.
Where were they located?
Huh?
Where were they located?
What do you mean, where they're located?
Yeah, you don't remember
in
where?
LA.
Oh, okay.
He lives in LA, but he's from the South originally, I believe.
So the following count.
The
follow count was low?
I think it was like nothing like crazy.
All right. So question: if somebody had like 1,000 followers, but the content that you saw on their page, like it was lit well, it was good, would you still work with them?
That good. That good. Like, just the lighting is good. Like, what else?
The lighting is good.
Like, how much work have they done? How many people have they worked with? Like, 1,000 followers, it seems like maybe they just had their account deleted or something.
Right.
Because that could very well be a thing. I've seen a lot of, like, big performers, he got suspended, right? So, following count isn't always, like, a thing. I'm taking chance on people.
That's what I'm asking, because it could be, like you said, they got their page deleted, or it could be that they concentrate more on their platforms more than social media. So they could have 1,000 followers on Twitter, but be in the point.
Actually, yeah, my friend's brother, he makes like bank just sitting at home. He doesn't really post on Twitter. I was like, but he goes live like every night.
Right.
Stuff.
Right. Wait. How awkward is that? Your friend's brother. Like, how awkward is that?
I mean, it's not awkward.
To like see it.
To be fair, my friend also does the same type of work. And so there's his older brother and his friend who lives with him. And I just went to go visit him.
What is the Wayne brothers of porn?
I just went to go visit him in Arizona.
Okay. That'll be weird for me to see my
I mean, if you come to AVN, they'll all be there. I'm bringing them all out.
I might go. I'm planning to. I'm just trying to get the well, the Airbnb should be booked in a couple days, but
I'm doing this like big 10-bedroom B&B, trying to get people in, but I'm like, I don't want to take anybody.
Yeah, I saw. I just don't
It's like 7 days and kind of long for people.
Yeah.
But yeah, the content creator guy, the slightly weird person. I didn't think it was that weird, but I asked a mutual friend. I was like, you know this person? He was like, just look at his content. I was like, that's so polite. It's garbage. But I was doing a photo shoot before. I was like, hey, I can pull up after. And he texted me saying, hey, like, actually, I won't be there, but my son would be there. But he wants to shoot with you. I was like, okay.
Wait, what?
Cool, I guess. So the photographer dropped me. Yeah, that guy's son lives with him, I guess. So I was like, okay.
And they both do porn? I mean, content?
That was not specified. So hold up, met his son. Turns out he does YouTube. Okay, he does not do explicit content. I was like, oh, cool. I was like, oh, you're from Canada. What's it like? You know, we're talking. And we're hanging out for a minute. He left with this mainstream performer to go to some like sex party type shit. And then
There's a lot of those in LA? Sex parties.
I feel like it's kind of everywhere.
But I'm asking.
People are just not as good looking, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, also, like, it's in the money. If they're rich, they're definitely better looking. And if they have less money, so I'm hanging out with the son. And then the father comes back But right before the father comes back, me and the son like cuddled up on the couch. As soon as the son father comes back, the son goes sit over there on the couch. I was like, interested. And the father and I like are talking. We're like, mind you, this is late. It's like 2 a.m. now. Like we're about to like go to bed. They were like, oh, you can crash here if you want. I was like, cool. And at first they were like, oh yeah, you can crash on the couch or like, my bed, wherever. I was like, oh, that is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
So nice of you. It turns out. The father's asking me if I want to like shoot some like a reel real quick. I'm like, sure. But this man's taking forever to set up the camera. He's taking like 20 minutes. I was like, your son took 2 seconds. Like, what is the hold up? You just turn your phone on? Like, it shouldn't be so complicated.
Fuck the dad and the son.
What's that?
Fuck the dad and the son.
Let's listen to the story, please. Give the questions. There's till the end, but no, that's not what happened. But he did keep asking, would you fuck a father and son? I was like, it's situational, I suppose. But he meant like him and the son.
Right, obviously. He don't mean nobody else. He don't mean
Yeah,
nobody
and I
else.
was like, then nah, bro. Like, what? But we were like making that little reel or something. It was definitely not there to say a word. Making it a couple times. Let's do it again. I was sick and tired of this shit. I was like, you got me in like little ass lingerie and it's cold as fuck in your apartment. I'm tired. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm showing it on my face. I was like, look, let's get it over with. I was gonna be quick, taking like 40 minutes. And finally finished. He was like, oh, like, you tired? I was like, yeah. He was like, you're welcome to like stay and crash here. I was like, okay, great, perfect. Is it cool if I just stay on the couch and like watch the TV? And he was like, of course. His son has retired to his little area. It turns out his son does not have a bedroom. He has a makeshift curtain bedroom, like less than 6 feet away from the couch. So he's like in his little area. I can hear him scrolling on TikTok out loud. And the father goes to his bedroom, to his bathroom. I was like, turn on TV. I'm sitting back there. Father comes back out, sits down next to me. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's trying to get some vagina.
I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna hang out with you. I was like, oh, great.
I'm trying to get some vagina.
And then I was like, oh, okay, I'm watching TV. I'm not saying shit. And then he goes, I was like, what? So I was like, fuck you, old man. And he's like, really persistent. I was like, can I help you? And he was like, come on. And I'm like, this is starting to feel real weird. It's like 5 straight minutes of come on. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, is the son hearing this? I'm like, yeah.
And he's not being descriptive of what he's saying?
He's saying, come on. I'm like, this man playing mind games or something. I was like, the fuck is yacht? I was thinking best case scenario, he gives me something. I was like, took his hand and he grabbed me and led me to the bedroom and like shut the door and turned down the lights. I was like, fuck. And right before that, I said, like, he asked me if I wanted to lay in his bedroom. I said, I'm good on the couch. I said that multiple times. So what the fuck are you doing leading into your fucking bedroom for, man? And then he can't even TV remote. Like, that's the only thing I wanted. And I'll be like, oh, wow. And I climb into bed. I was like, I'm good, bro. I'll stay on the remote. I'm like standing up there. Like, I left the bed area to like go find my bag. It's in his closet. I'm grabbing my stuff. I'm looking at it. I'm like, man, I'm seeing how much Uber is. And I'm like, 3 a.m. And he was like, oh, you're making me look easy. Come on, sit down. And
He's making it easy.
Right. What? And I was like, I'm good. And I'm like, trying to get out of his bedroom. His bedroom door has a little janky ass curtain that keeps getting stuck, so I couldn't shut the damn door. Like, fighting it. I finally shut the door and I turned around. The son's in the kitchen. I was like, oh. He was like, oh, you dipping? I was like, yeah, I don't want to sleep there. And he was like, you can sleep like in my bed or the couch. And he was like making sure I was okay. And he like grabbed my stuff and like went to his little area. I was like, yeah, I don't think your father can read the signs, but I know he's like a little tipsy or drunk or whatever he said. And he was like, I'm sure if you said no, he'll understand. I'm like, son,
If somebody's uncomfortable, then you should know that it's a no.
yeah, I was like, look, son, I don't know how your father operates or if you know what's going on here. You seem like a good guy. But then, like, we're chilling there, we're talking, and then we hear, like, the door handle, the father's like stumbling around. He calls out, "Shorty left," and the son's like, "No." And then we hear, "Shorty back there with you." I'm like, "Oh no, Mila, you back there with?" And we just like kind of mumble. We're like, Eventually, son got up to go talk to his dad. You hear them like kind of argue in the bedroom. I was like, "Oh hell no!" Putting on my jacket, I'm putting on my shoes. I was like, "I'm leaving." A little bit after the son comes back, I said, "You hear what he said?" I was like, "I couldn't hear everything." He was like, "Yeah, he feels like I stole you from him." I'm like, fuck. He was like, "Don't sweat it." He was like, "He's a grown ass man. He could deal with that." I was like, "Right. This is so weird. Like, I am leaving." He was like, "Whereabouts are you going?" I was like, "I'm going back to the valley." He was like, "I'm coming with you." I was like, "Oh, word." Okay.
So he went back with you to the valley?
Yeah, he kept kind of arguing. Like, the dad kept trying to argue with him for a little bit, but I was like, "Look, the Uber's here." So it's like, fuck that old man. I took his little kid. Oh, sorry, his son was like 20 years old. Yes, the son came back with me, stayed with me for a couple hours because he had to be somewhere in a few hours, but he just crashed with me for a little bit. And next morning, I woke up to a text from the father in our three-way group chat saying, I'll just so you guys know, like, I'm not mad at you guys, in case you were wondering." Fuck would you be mad at us for? You telling us like we're little kids that did something wrong. He's like, "Oh, I just don't like that sneaky shit. Let's communicate next time." I was like, "I communicated that I'm okay on the couch." And he took me elsewhere, like, fuck. And then there was this party that was supposed to go on that weekend, and he was making it seem like
You're gonna be of date?
like shot, like you would like bring me to that party. I was like, "I'm good. Like I can find my own way." There was like an invite only thing, but I found my way there. And I saw him at the party, and it's a big fuck you. I was like, "Well, I got in without you. I didn't need you."
Is he like a big name in the industry?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He was hanging out with that mainstream performer, which made me think, I was like, "Oh, maybe he does know people." When I ran into that performer at the party, I was like, "Hey man," I just told him straight up. I was like, "Oh, you're hanging out with,
What, such and such?
homeboy the other night." He was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "I don't really like him." I just told him straight up. He was like, "What happened?" I was like, "I'm sorry." He was like, "Take my number, we'll talk." I was like, "Wait, how long have you known this guy?" He was like, "I only met him like 3 weeks ago." I was like, "You're not even really friends." Okay. So there's that.
That's LA for you.
Yeah, so that was interesting. And like he like that content creator posted like that reel we made or whatever, and he was like, "Oh, could have at least reposted it, asshole." Go fuck yourself.
You didn't repost it?
No, it was trash. And also, if I reposted it, like there was so much skin showing. I'm not like putting my account in danger like that. So that was a bad story, but it wasn't even that bad. Nothing really happened.
Right. But it was uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was.